Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm on the test server. I'm going to be taking a look at the new content before it goes live tomorrow. It's my birthday. I am traveling to Gamescom today. So, yeah, probably going to get beard up in Germany. No. We're going out to Gamescom for a really cool event. And I'm going to be there until Sunday. So I'm not going to have any content going out over the next few days unless I'm able to record some stuff whilst I'm out there. So I thought what I'd do is just give you a bit of a sneak peek into what's going on with the new event, with the new heroes, new champs that have come in. We get to see here the Loki chase. I'm certain it's just a test server bug and they kind of just like copy pasted the Odin chase because they've got Bannerlord stuff here, and I'm sure it's just going to be changed to Barbarian. It would make complete sense that it was. But there are nice rewards in here, as there were with the Odin chase. So we get the 5-star soul of Loki, which actually is massive. Like, you can't, I just can't explain it enough how big that is to any champ that you get. Pushing like souls up to that sort of level, it's huge for your account. So this is nice. I like the way they're doing this. There's also a primal shard in the mix as well, and some other little bits and pieces along the way. In terms of how to do it, well, you do your 14-day login first. So you get the 7-day login, get the champ. The next 7 days, you get your 2-star soul, goodies along the way. Kind of goodies, and then you then go into phase 2 where you basically have to do different challenges within these different areas. So these were pretty damn easy last time, as long as you actively play the game, and yeah, you should get yourself that 5-star soul by the end of it. You do have a time limit, so it says here phase 2 is only available for 21 days after you unlock it, so you do need a little bit of a time of activity to be able to do this, but I'm pretty sure it was easy last time, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, 5-star soul, pretty damn huge. So on the test server, we've got the dungeon up and available. I had a little play through it yesterday just to kind of like see what it was like. On the test server, they've kept so far these crap sets alongside the new pinpoint set. We fed back that these sets are an awful idea. Like, how to ruin the mood on your new content raid. Seriously. Unbelievable decision making right here. Some of the worst sets in the game once you get past, day 10 or something. So really weird choice. Why you wouldn't put some of your Forge Pass sets in here or stuff like that absolutely boggles the mind. Even honestly, why would you put so many choices? I know why, obviously. They don't want everyone to just get pinpoint, maxed out in 2 seconds, but come on. Who wants these other sets? It's just a weird decision. Anyway, I was running through, and obviously the early stages are going to be easier than the late stages. The late stages do get quite tough, by the way. I was running the same sort of team all the way, and early on, I was actually not running all these legendaries early. I was just running kind of like some of the easy stuff, or I was running basically drop defense into a couple of nukes and seeing like how far that would take me. And in the early stage, you don't even have to deal with ads. It's just Odin by himself. Obviously, you get crap level gear, so it's not worth farming at that stage either. But he's got like 28,000 health, so anybody can just come in here, probably just with a Kale, get the job done. It starts to ramp up a bit, so where the energy creep comes in is where you start seeing kind of like the next level of power, and you start to get some ads coming in. But again, very easy in terms of his health pool. We're talking like 100k health, so not hard to deal with at all. This won't be, this is a test server bug. There won't be normal accessory drops. This would just be pinpoint if it's an accessory. They promised us. Hopefully they change that by the time it gets to you guys tomorrow. So we then get the next energy jump kind of here around stage 12. You can see we've now got like a whole group of ads, but they're not anything too dangerous in terms of what they do. But their health pool does chunk up quite a bit. But I can still basically one-shot him, and he's only got, like basically 350 health. No, less than that. It's kind of like 150 or something health. So he's still relatively easy to deal with. The AI for this dungeon does push your team to attack the ads, a bit like with Dark Fae. They attack the ads before they attack the boss. And I could definitely have just killed the boss if I click the boss. This might be a good example here where I can't just get him dead. And he comes out with his A2, which is basically a stun ability, which is kind of nasty, actually. Drop defense and stun. But yeah, could still take him down on stage 17 with this kind of like, you know, epic team, albeit they're all empowered and they've all got good gear. This is not like a weak team, but I could still get the job done just about here. But it does ramp up quite quickly after that, especially because Odin starts to get his ascension going on, and he hits hard. Like, he starts to... I'll show you where I was up to yesterday. Let's just show you the team. I was running... I think I was running this at one point. Maybe this. Not trying to deliberately bring, like, oh, this is an OP team. But I do think you want to be bringing a block buff ability for him, or you don't want to be bringing many buffs for your own team, because he's going to rip your buffs off with his A2. Is this the... Before attacking, steals all buffs from the target. Oh, no, this is his A3. This one. Removes all buffs from all enemies, puts drop defense on you, and stuns you. So what does that mean? If you bring buffs into your team, it's kind of... It's way less useful. Secondly, he's going to drop your defense so you take a smack. And thirdly, stun means you're going to miss another turn and not cool down your ability. So this is a crazy ability. You also find, because we're not now one-shotting him, his passive kicks in, every 9 turns, places block damage on this champion, and then does buff spread. This is nasty. Okay, so basically what's going on, if you do not have block buffs on him and the enemies, nobody's taking damage until they move again. And this is every 9 turns, includes our team, includes all of the ads. This is a nasty passive, I'll tell you that. And Odin is going to be OP in live arena. The fact that he's just going to go block damage spread after people take 9 turns. 9 turns is not that much in live arena. You're going to have to deal with a really nasty Odin. You're almost going to have to force Odin to steal buffs so that he's not just spreading block damage. Like, I think, or yeah. Anyway, he's going to be really nasty. He's going to be really nasty in, or really great in wave-based content if you pick him up. And he's going to be really nasty in arena, especially because he's got an aura that boosts arena speed by more than anyone else in the game. But it's only for void legendaries. But if we see here, so if I just let this run on auto, we get the block buffs on him, which is important. The ads at this stage now, I've got a decent health pool, so it takes us a while to get through them. And his ability here, see that one, the AoE there? Absolutely KOs the team. Like, it's nasty. So not the one that does the drop defense and stun. His next follow-up is just a nasty, nasty hit. So we're definitely going to need some sort of... So it's not going to be going there and just kind of like get the job done. There's going to be a need for support champs in the mix. We've also got this dude throwing out the taunts, which is nasty as well. So yeah, he's going to end up being, I think when you get to higher levels, pretty challenging content, which is good. Like, we don't just want to walk it over in 5 seconds. I'm sure we will. I'm sure it'd be easy enough to build teams for him if you played the game for a while. But it definitely starts to get a kind of like challenge increase. But yeah, block buffs, super important. And you could go high resist. I haven't, because I'm on the test server, I don't have any of the kind of numbers for the sort of resistor you would need. But you can see here, the damage levels we're taking is high. Odin is going to be difficult to deal with. So definitely some inbuilt damage reduction. You can't just bring nukers in here and get the job done. The other thing which is worth calling out, so I think Odin is going to be high priority for people to pick him up once he's available through like different events that they do and stuff. You know, this passive is nuts. His A2 is nuts. His A3 hits really hard. So it's ignoring all defense. This attack will ignore 100% of the target's defense. And it's based on our stats. And it's also got an enemy max HP kind of like modifier to it. That it's a nasty one. It's definitely a nasty one, yeah. He's also got this berserk ability, which is kind of interesting as well. So basically taking double damage and doing double damage, which is kind of fun as well. I do think he's going to be really, really cool to play around with. I don't have time. I'm literally flying to Germany in 45 minutes. I don't have time to do a full playtest on him, but I do think he's going to be super fun to play with. Now, Freya is also looking pretty sweet. So we've got the increased defense and the shield. one of the things I didn't pick up on my video yesterday is that the shield is proportional to this champion's defense, like Valk, but also, and each target champion's max HP. So I don't know what the modifiers are like on this yet, but obviously if you bring in high health, a high health team in, then that's going to be scaling the shield value from Freya, which is quite interesting. She's got a cleanse here, block debuffs. I think both of them are good. The other thing which I wanted to call out is that Thor is not yet in the test server at all. They've not released him. And I'm erring on, it might be because he's the fusion. He might well be the next fusion that's coming at the end of the month. And it's going to be the big reveal, or sorry, the end of the week. It might be the big reveal that we're kind of yet to see. I think it probably is, because obviously Loki for free as just a login champ. 2 very desirable additional champs from the drop. And then Thor, maybe a fusion that you've got to earn, would make some sense to me. So anyway, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of other creators that are doing like in-depth guides on this stuff. And when I'm back on Sunday, so really videos from Monday, I'll be diving in and doing the same sort of thing as well. But unfortunately, time is against me, and life is life. You got to kind of deal with what you got to deal with. So anyway, have yourself a great week, and I'll try and just post a few updates whilst I'm out in Gamescom on my community tab. Come and check that out. And obviously there'll be a ton of stuff going out on the Fateless pages, because that's the main reason that we're out there. Anyway, have yourself a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.